Hey everybody, it's Lani again. For Paint the Town week, I decided I want to do another read aloud of one of my favorite books, and it's about colors, which will fit the theme perfectly. It's called Red, a Crayon story, and it is both written and illustrated by Michael Hall. Now, this is one of my favorite books because it has a really important message, and we'll talk about that whenever I'm all the way done with the story. So let's go ahead and start. Michael Hall, Red, a Crayon story, as told by me. So it's told by the pencil. He was red, but he wasn't very good at it. You can see he's trying to draw a fire truck. Oh dear. His teacher thought he needed more practice. You see his teacher is Scarlet. She says, "I'll draw a red strawberry, then you draw a red strawberry. You can do this, really." What color do you think his strawberry is going to turn out? But he couldn't, really. You can see hers and his. Like this? She says, "Oh my, let's try again." His mother thought he needed to mix with other colors. His mother, "Why don't you two go out and draw a nice round orange?" Yellow says, "A really big one." Red says, "A really orange one." Now, if his friend is yellow and he's red, but he's drawing blue, what color do you think he'll make? But they made a big greenish one. Yellow says, "Yuck." Oops. His grandparents thought he wasn't warm enough. His grandparents are silver and gray. Look how whittled down they are. "Your class is making self-portraits for parents' night. Wear this warm red scarf." Nice. It's so you. Do you think that will work? But it wasn't. Let's see. Goldy and purple and teal and orange and green and red. Oh dear me. Everyone seemed to have something to say. Sometimes I wonder if he's really red at all. Don't be silly. It says red on his label. He came that way from the factory. Frankly, I don't think he's very bright. Well, I think he's lazy. Right, he's got to press harder. Really apply himself. Give him time, he'll catch on. Of course he will. But he didn't catch on. Green made a green frog, and black made a black sheep, and brown made a brown cow, and red made a red ack. All the art supplies wanted to help. The masking tape thought he was broken inside. He says, this will help hold you together." And Scissors thought his label was too tight. One snip should do it. And Pencil says, "I thought he wasn't sharp enough." Says, "Stay still now." But even with all our help and all his hard work, he just couldn't get the hang of it. It looks like he's starting to get a little frustrated. But one day he met a new friend, his new friend Barry, and Barry said, "Will you make a blue ocean for my boat?" Have you guys ever seen a purple boat? I can't. I'm red. But Barry said, "Will you try?" What color do you think his ocean will turn out? Do you think it'll be red or blue? So he did. Look at his ocean. Barry said, "Thank you. It's perfect." He said, "You're welcome. It was easy." And he didn't stop there. He made bluebells and blue jeans and a bluebird, blueberries, a blue whale. And finally he said, "I'm blue." He was red and blue, and everyone was talking. Don't these crayons look a little familiar? But what are they saying now? His mom said, "My son is brilliant." Who could have known he was blue? I always said he was blue. I don't think he always said that. It was obvious. His blue ocean really lifted me. All of his work makes me happy. His blue strawberries are my favorites. He's so intense. I'm going to make a green lizard with him, a really big one. I hear he's working on a huge new project. He's really reaching for the sky. And he really was. The end. So that is one of my very favorite stories. The author, his name, if you remember, is Michael Hall. He wrote this kind of based on his own childhood. So he is actually dyslexic, and a lot of the things that people were telling Red in this story, he heard whenever he was younger. And I think that we've all probably felt that way. Like some people, even our friends and family, might have judged us from just what we look like and thought, "Oh, they can't do that." But one of my very favorite things about Cam is no matter what we look like, on the inside, we're all so special. And you guys are some of the most talented people I have ever met. You guys are some of the smartest people I've ever met. And just because we might look some way doesn't mean that we're not super talented in another way. So I hope you really liked that story. I thought it fit perfectly in this week. But I will see you guys soon. I hope you're doing awesome this week, and I will see you next week for another video. See ya.